So you're thinking about playing purple. Makes sense as it's an appealing and interesting color by so smoothly mixing together all aspects of its playstyles. Purple gives you the freedom to shift your playstyle mid-duel if you build it right. It also stands out by currently being the only color to interact with its trash so much by trashing your own cards from your deck to meet conditions on your Digimon's effects, and having multiple ways to recover cards from trash. There's a bit more to get a hold of when you start with purple, but once you do, it's a fun ride. The most prominent and unique aspect of purple is its self-mill effects. In trading card games, to mill means to send cards from the top of your deck to your graveyard, discard pile, trash, whatever you like to call it. In many games, you can mill your opponent to disrupt their strategy or to try to win by decking them out, meaning they no longer have cards left to draw and thus lose. Purple mills its own deck as a cost or bonus for the effects of some of its cards. But why would you want to send your own cards to the trash instead of using them? Purple has powerful effects that have a minimum of how many cards you need in your trash to activate them. So while some effects like Chimeramon will have destroying one of your own Digimon as a cost, this is really only a bonus for purple as it fills up your trash to power up your other Digimon, and in some cases lets you keep drawing from your deck. Purple also has many cards to let them draw extra cards at the cost of discarding another when destroyed, that pair nicely with self-destruction effects like Chimeramon. These draw and discard effects let purple play very aggressively by digging deep through their deck and filling their trash with what they want. This self-mill aspect is what lets purple switch seamlessly through different playstyles in a single duel. Purple has a lot of fantastic level 3 rookie Digimon that mill or draw, or both, when destroyed. So even if you're running a control build, you can viably start off with a rookie rush strategy, slamming them into security hoping they'll get deleted to fill your trash to meet the conditions of your other cards. And once you're set up, switch to a control style. Then eventually play Piedmon if you run him, and swarm board again, thus keeping up your aggro rookie rush pressure. Or you can start playing control right away with cards like Heat Viper and Chimeramon and only play a few rookies just for fodder for their effects, so you can start activating them right away while you control your opponent's board. Then use Chimeramon as a jumpstart to go into your Mega, and eventually Millenniumon for even more ways to stop your opponent from progressing. Purple has unique tools like Retribution to supplement its control playstyle. Retribution, or Vengeance as it's known in the fan-made proxies, basically destroys the Digimon that attacked and destroyed the Digimon that has Retribution, like Devimon on screen. This makes your opponent think twice about swinging at your security if they see a Digimon on the field. This also encourages Digivolving in purple up to champion. With the right stack, Devimon becomes a terrifying threat, being able to remove any Digimon for almost free, and then when it gets destroyed itself alongside the opponent's monster, it lets you draw 3, discard 2 if you stacked it on top of a Demi-Miramon and Gabumon. Interestingly, the encouragement to Digivolve up ends there. Purple has few good ultimates, its best one, Chimeramon, basically being treated as an option card instead of a Digimon to Digivolve into. There are a few you could use, but between Chimeramon and Piedmon's on-play effects, you usually skip Digivolving from level 4 to 5 and just go straight to playing your level 5 or 6 instead. There are builds where Digivolving into your ultimate is important though, like option-heavy purple builds. Options are like trainer item cards in Pokemon or spells in Yu-Gi-Oh! All variations of purple use option cards to some extent, but builds like Lilithmon will get maximum value out of them. You gain memory from playing them, and if you have Lady Devimon underneath her, even destroy an opponent's level 3 Digimon. With powerful option cards like Rematch used on a Devimon to basically turn it into 2 removals, or Grizzly Wing to play a rookie from trash for cheaper, this variation of purple is more mid-range, climbing up the evolution chain to eventually outvalue your opponent and steal momentum in the late game. If you have Mimi out, you will even gain from playing an option in some situations. These variations of purple are more mid-range as they carefully play through the game to build up your top end. Purple can be simple with a Rookie Rush focused mill build, or complex with Lilithmon or Malomyotismon build. It's fun in its fluidity and worth checking out if you want more draw power than the other decks can currently offer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.